Okay, we're going to talk about our new product today, Udry Fresh. If you don't know me, my name's Dale, CEO and founder of Unite. But we're going to go through why we came up with this product and why it works so well. I'm also going to bring in Nikki, our technical director, when it comes to ingredients of products as well, to talk about what actually is in the product that conditions the hair and keeps it dry, which I think are obviously really important things that you need to know. So obviously, when we shampoo our hair in the shower, we're using a conditioner afterwards, especially when we've got hair of length like this. So we thought, well, obviously, we need to do that when we're using a dry shampoo, like Udry dry shampoos. So I'm going to go through and show you how we would work with a Udry dry shampoo. And then we're going to go through and I'm going to show you how Udry Fresh works on top of that. So I'm going to use the Udry Clear on my model's hair today, and we're just going to go through that, just how we would apply it. Obviously, if this were, you were at home or your client was at home, just working with this, getting that basically down at the root area, maybe a couple of inches just away from the root. And obviously with the clear, you can hear the ball bearing in here that I've shaken up just to make sure that we've got all of that powder inside really blended in. And you can see no residue with this at all, which is fantastic. Just give the hair a little bit of a shake. Just work it through side area. And again, just shaking that hair a little bit, get that worked through. We just go through this other side now. And again, so if your client obviously takes home one of the Udry dry shampoos, if she doesn't wash her hair that frequently, it would obviously be the plus. If she wants to get a little bit more volume out of her dry shampoo, it would be the high. But I'm just using the clear here because it's only been a couple of days since this has been washed through, and you can actually see that how that is. Now, obviously, we've, as we would say, shampooed the hair with the dry shampoo. Now we're going to come in with our Udry Fresh, which is the conditioner that goes with the Udry dry shampoos. Now, how to apply this? Very, very simple. You can section the hair like I did, and we're going to apply this literally mid-lengths through to the ends. Just like so. And you can start to see, as I work through this, the hair will be incredibly shiny, not heavy at all, extremely light. Again, just working this through. Continuing all the way up through the majority of that hair, which is in the back here. And then just quick working it through some of the side areas, just to make sure we get nice, even coverage and distribution throughout. Again, you can see I'm using a fair amount of the product in the hair. And this is exactly how your clients will use the product when they actually use this at home, or if you were doing an updo in the salon and your client came in and you wanted to give her a bit of a freshen up with her hair before you put her hair up, obviously you can use one of the Udry dry shampoos, but then the conditioner afterwards. So I'm just going to use our Unite paddle brush now and work through the hair, just brushing this through, and you can see that we've still got tons of life in the hair. The hair is actually shining a little bit more, nice and glossy, but the hair feels fantastic. I mean, this really is like you've just conditioned the hair. Tons and tons of shine in it. I mean, if you look at that, and you know, obviously when you get to use this, you'll feel it. The feel of the hair feels as though it's just had an amazing conditioner put through it. And we've done that all with the hair being dry. So I'm going to bring in Nikki now, And Nikki's obviously our technical director when it comes to ingredients and products. And Nikki has obviously been with the company since it started, day one, with me and Jared. So Nikki works with all of the new products that come out, ingredients, how we're working with them. So my first question to Nikki would be, what are the key ingredients that condition the hair in the Udry Fresh?
We have a couple different, we have 2 oils. We have a macadamia nut oil, and it's a non-greasy oil. So that's the key part of it. And it gives a real good, like a really big moisture boost without adding any grease. It also adds that shine and that defrizzing quality that you really need, especially with layers of dry shampoo if you've done several days in a row. So that's what's really great about the macadamia nut oil. And then in addition to that, we have argan oil, and the argan oil gives it a hydrating boost, but it also helps like protect the elasticity of the hair. Drier hair, you're going to get more breakage, so it really protects and helps less breakage when you're using a lot of dry shampoo, or you just generally have dry hair.
Yeah, and those 2 conditioners that you mentioned there, they really do feel amazing in the hair.
Yes.
And that is absolutely incredible. Now, one thing though is like when you think of those, you think of the hair being sort of like maybe damp or feeling wet or looking, oily. And this doesn't at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so much life and volume in this hair. There's nothing flat about it, nothing heavy about it. So what allows those conditioners to work but still keep the hair feeling like this, nice and sort of soft?
We added actually rice starch. So what that does is it soaks up grease, but not those essential moistures and oils that you really need to keep the shine and vibrancy of the hair. So it really gave it a nice balance between those non-greasy moisturizing oils and the rice starch to pull out the excess grease that you don't want to make it heavy.
Yeah, so we obviously got the combination of those working together that have created this amazing product to really work through. And again, you saw how much conditioner or, Udry Fresh I put in there, and this hair absolutely feels incredible. And this is something that was missing with all of the dry shampoos, especially with the 3 that we have, it was definitely missing a conditioner. So this is something that I believe is going to be, perfect for your clients at home, and that missing ingredient from the dry shampoos. Now, the other great thing about the dry shampoos is we've got the minis now, Nikki.
Yeah.
So you obviously worked on those because we knew that clients maybe throughout the day, if they've been working or, that they've been in an environment where they haven't been able to work on their hair and they're going out in the evening and they're going straight from work or straight from one function to another function, what do they do to make their hair look amazing? So we came out with obviously the Udry Clear, the Udry Plus, and the Udry High in the minis here. So this can be obviously purse size, handbag size, put straight in there, and you can work with it exactly the same way. So we're very proud of that. I think that's fantastic. And those are available right now. Available right now with that. So again, this system is something that I think was needed. And it's something that I think really works incredibly well. And is, as I would say, brilliant. Definitely works well. So are we opening up for any questions at all to go through? Anybody? See if we've got anything here.
Nothing in the chat.
Magic Mike will let us know. It's very self-explanatory, very simple and easy to work with. And once again, I'm so proud of us coming out with our Udry Fresh, which is the dry conditioner, because it just works with that system. And again, we love to work with systems. We want our clients to work with systems, and this completes that system for us.
So no chat, nothing in the chat box. I feel like we can wrap it up, let everybody know.
Great. So I must have done a good job then, Mike. So our next live is actually going to be the July 26th at 10 a.m. You can sign up in advance and add it to your calendar, which I think is really important. Obviously, everything that we do live is recorded, so you can watch it again on Unite TV, which is something that I think is great for everybody to be following and working with. Questions are always available on our live Unite TV. So if you have any questions, if Gary's working on something that's quite technical, you want to ask him a question, feel free to do that. You can email at unitetv@unitehair.com and Instagram at unite_hair TV. So let's get going on watching a bit more of Unite TV. Education is something that we all need. It helps us grow. If we're not growing, we're dying. Remember that, guys. So get more education. Hope you've enjoyed today, and hope you enjoy using Udry Fresh. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.